Hey, you're back! That's awesome! That either means you guys are rad, or maybe you're just waiting for the guys in the white coats to show up. Either way, welcome to episode 2 of Retro Roadshow. Last week you guys got to know me a little bit better and would see kind of what I'm all about and things like that. We got to look at a really cool game called Raid and Trad for the Super Nintendo. We also took a trip into the Junkyard to look at a crane machine that I had recently picked up for a few bucks and fixed up, and you guys got to kind of watch my little frustration and suffering with that one, and the claw will be back. Rest assured of that. Finally, we got to take a look at the Retro Roadshow item of the week, the Masters of the Universe Lunchbox. This week, we're going to take a look at the only 2 Star Trek items that I have in my collection right now. You don't see them much at garage sales and stuff like that. And if I do, most Trekkies know what their things are worth. So you're not going to get a die-cast model of the USS Enterprise for 25 cents. And that's my budget. We're also going to go on a trip into the Junkyard to take a look at a neat little DIY project that I've got for you guys. It'll help you spruce up your collection and add some functionality to it as well. So let's get this show on the road. Alright, here we are. We're in the same spot, but this is the Junkyard portion of Retro Roadshow. We're here to take a look at an item that I made recently. As I said in the pilot show, I like to make stuff a lot. I don't make a whole lot of money, so I don't have a whole lot of money to spend on game stuff. And when I want to spruce up my collection and put something nice in there, I'm faced with the choice of either finding something at a garage sale, finding something at a thrift store, or making it myself. And this is one of those things. So let's take a look. Alright, dude, you got me this far. What the hell am I looking at? Well, these are what they call perler beads. I know that a lot of you guys out there are familiar with what these are, but I just wanted to show you an interesting project that you could do with them. For those of you who don't know what these are, they're beads. I mean, in all honesty, here. They're just little round beads that you can see right through there. And with these come these little pegboards. What you do is you start putting beads down. You keep going and going, and you start making an outline or whatever you want, and before long you end up with something kind of like this. You lay them down on this board, you put a little piece of wax paper over them, and you iron them down, and it all comes together and it sticks together into a sprite form. Now, I know you guys have seen these out there. I've seen a lot of gamers who have made these. Even Pete Dorr was making them for a little while. This is my version of that same concept, and it's a really easy thing that you guys can do at home. And what's really cool about it is it makes a container in the end that you can actually put your Game Boy games into, especially your loose cartridges, kind of keep them out of the way, and then throw it up there on your shelf. I made a little top for this one. It looks really great in your collection. It almost looks like an 8-bit sprite just popped right out of your TV and into your living room or game room. Now, how to do this is, like I said before, you're going to start with an outline for your pattern here, and you're going to want to take a look at a few different pictures online. Count how many sprites there are of each color, otherwise go with just a rough guesstimate, and get to work. I did the same thing with all these sides, and then I just used a little bit of hot glue on each side to hold it together. I keep all of my loose Game Boy Advance carts, things like that in here, and yeah, whatever. Put the lid on and you are left with an awesome 3D rendition of one of the most recognizable symbols in video gaming history. It's something that if it's on your shelf, anybody who has played a video game or knows anything about video games is going to look at it and kind of do a double take. Alright, we're back from the Junkyard and we are in the same spot again. Now we're going to take a quick look at a game that I found in a thrift store the other day, and I actually mistook it for a PC game. I looked at it about 3 or 4 times, and I've played this game before. I knew what system it was, but I just figured that what I was looking at was a PC port because I've never seen the box for it. And that game is Star Trek Starfleet Academy Starship Bridge Simulator. Say that 5 times fast, right? let's take a look at this thing. Now, upon more immediate inspection of this thing, you can see the gloss, the high gloss finish that I was telling you about, and it's almost got a holographic kind of thing going on here. I don't know if you guys can catch that online. I really did not think this was a Super Nintendo game until I really kind of took a closer look at it, and I saw that little red strip there that I've seen on so many other games. I pulled it out, and that is what I see. Let's open it up here and see what's inside. Now, for a thrift store find, this is in really good condition. We've got an instruction manual, see that. We've got all the inserts, the Super Nintendo caution stuff, interplay registration card, and Star Trek Starfleet Academy in the plastic still. It's not sealed, but really great shape. All the contacts are completely clean. I didn't even have to touch this one. So let's pop this in and see what it's all about. Okay, here we go. So you'll see right away we have a menu screen, and you can go into different areas of the academy. You can talk to people, which is interesting, but let's get into the meat and the bones of the game. And you'll see that I'm skipping around quite a bit here, and you'll very soon realize why, because this game drags like no other game drags. Well, if you're familiar with Star Fox, this game is nothing like Star Fox. Star Trek Starfleet Academy Starship Bridge Simulator is probably the slowest space game that I have ever played in my entire life. It just takes forever to do anything in this game. And here we're coming up upon a little buoy that we have to take care of. Little buoy something. Radiation at dangerous levels. Okay, let's pick this thing up. Pick it up. Need to get closer. Okay, let's get closer. Now go closer, closer. What? What do you mean oh my... Oh, this is a bad sign, guys. Okay, so we're back here, and I guess it doesn't even matter if you complete the mission. You can completely fail, and they'll send you on to mission 2. This is strange. And get used to this screen right here, because you're going to be seeing a lot of things in the distance that you just can't get to yet. Here I'm skipping through just to get to the dang thing. Let's grab it. Need to get closer. Oh, I swear to God if this thing kills me. Okay. It's a message. Well, apparently a ship was out here, it was damaged, and they had to head to another sector. So we're going to go find them and maybe help them out here. Are you kidding me? Another buoy. Okay, so... Alright, so we're going on to another sector. Oh my God, another buoy. And and we have to go to another place. Come on. Okay. Jesus. Well, I'm sure you can understand my frustration here, as this game really drags. I mean, I guess if you're drunk or stoned lying on a couch somewhere, it's fine. You just pretend like you're in a spaceship, and in all reality, that doesn't sound like the most horrible alternative to this right now. But, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. Just get the buoy. What is it? Is it a buoy? It looks like a buoy. Oh my God. Oh, it's a life support pod. Okay, cool. I can do with that. We got it. Alright, we saved the guys, apparently. Could this be any more grueling? Well, yes, it can. Later in the game, you get to enemy battles. And these aren't just ordinary enemy battles. These are crappy enemy battles. Oh my God. One hit. I got hit once and my hull is at 50%. But we get to use the lasers. Laser. Son of a... How come when he hits me, it takes a quarter of my health away, but Laser? Laser. Perhaps we should send a distress signal, you think? And I'm dead. Yep, that's me. Dead. I think it's time to call it a day on this one. Besides, we have more cool stuff to look at. Alright, now it's time for the Retro Roadshow item of the week. Now, I wasn't going to do this week because I kind of went a little overboard on the pilot episode. But the things that I were planning ended up being a little bit less feasible than I anticipated. I was kind of shooting for the moon on the next episode, and I kind of found that my limitations were a little bit more than I thought, but I'm working on it, and rest assured we're going to step it up a few notches here as we go along. Now, when I say I go looking through basements and stuff like that, I'm not kidding. I actually found this in my basement. When I was in college, I moved into a place and somebody had left this behind, and I was just kind of getting back into my space movie craze type phase, so I didn't even have to pick it up. I just found it. If you look at it, all I need to know about life I learned from Star Trek. Now, I've seen a couple other versions of this out there for other different movies, but this is obviously the Star Trek one, and very fitting for the episode. Now, if we look at this, seek out new life and new civilizations. Non-interference is the prime directive. Keep your phaser set on stun. Humans are highly illogical. I agree. There's no such thing as a Vulcan death grip. I beg to differ on that one. Live long and prosper. Having is not so pleasing a thing as wanting. It is not logical, but it is often true. Infinite diversity in infinite combinations. Tribbles hate Klingons. Yeah, and Klingons hate Tribbles. Enemies are often invisible, like Romulans, they can be cloaked. Don't put all your ranking officers in one shuttlecraft. When your logic fails, trust a hunch. Insufficient data does not compute. If it can't be fixed, just ask Scotty. For God's sakes, Captain! Even in our own world, sometimes we are aliens. Yeah. When going out into the universe, remember, boldly go where no man has gone before. So yeah, this is something really cool to find, just sitting in your basement in a place that you moved into. I didn't even have to go anywhere to find this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this piece. This is the Retro Roadshow item of the week. So last but not least, I wanted to say thank you so much, you guys, for giving me such a warm welcome to YouTube and checking out the channel, subscribing, all that jazz. And I want to mention a few people on here who have been most excellent to me so far. Silver Mongoose from Silver Mongoose Videos on YouTube here. Thanks, man. Your videos rock. I've known you for a little while now. I don't remember. I think we met at Gamester81 live chat. So Gamester, man, if you're checking this out, you're bringing gamers together, bro. Intergo's from over in the UK, really cool channel. He's always going, he calls them car boot sales, I think they are. It's just kind of like flea markets, thrift stores, and things like that. Has a really cool collection. He's got a contest, which I am going to emulate over here in the States because it's a freaking awesome idea. More on that another time. Dinky Dana, thanks, man, for checking it out and subscribing. I really love your channel as well. You're right, dude, we totally have similar shopping tendencies. James, also known as Chipsters here on YouTube, has an awesome channel. It's like watching a real TV show, and I'm not kidding. His quality is just through the roof. He's really enthusiastic about the games that he reviews, and he likes to do a lot of obscure handhelds like Blip. Definitely check out Chipsters. Mark, also known as XLovinRageX. Dude, I've been watching your channel for a while now, and I love your laid-back atmosphere. You seem like a really cool guy, and I can't wait to see more videos from you, man. Finally on that list, I want to thank Ed RetroGamer3. Dude, you didn't have to check everything out, give me any pointers, but you did. That's huge for me. I've been watching your channel for well over a year now, and I've watched you grow and evolve, and it's just cool to know that there's actually a community out here, people who give a crap about one another, and that rocks, dude, so thank you so much. And that's about it for right now. As I'm filming this, I have 12 subscribers, which I did not expect to get that. I thought maybe, you know, like 1 or 2 friends, or like, you know, my mom would subscribe to me or something like that, but awesome. And Mom, you're not subscribed yet. That hurts. So that is it for episode 2 of Retro Roadshow. I want to thank you guys for checking it out. If you like the show, as I said before, click the subscribe button down below, or click the like thing, show it to your friends on Facebook, whatever. I'm having a blast making this, so the more people have fun watching it, the better, you know? It's a party, man. Everybody's welcome. So until next time, everyone, stay tuned, stay rad, keep gaming.